tips how to get better in your martial arts, no matter what that martial art is. And here I am with Basil. Now I'm working on tonight, or today, it is tonight actually, the front leg. Now you want to be able to develop and condition and train your front leg like the front hand. One of the most important weapons in boxing or most fighting is the jab. A, because it's closest to your opponent. B, because it's very quick, shortest distance. And C, it's very safe. You can jab and get out. Well, the same applies with your front leg. Yes, it's important to have a power back leg and a power back hand to knock someone out or really drive the kick through. But if you want to control the fight, control the rhythm, some of the best ways to do that is with the front hand and the front foot. So tonight I'm going to be working on a little drill that gets you better in using your front leg, particularly high kicks. But you want to be able to have your front leg so that any time there's an opening or an opportunity or your client falls off balance and you go, wow, I can hit them, you should be with ease, like the jab, just be able to take that point, whether it be a punch to the face or kick to the ribs or side kick to the middle. You should be able to just shoot it out without having to, go through a lumberous preparation to throw the kick. You want to make that kick very snappy, very whippy, very efficient to be able to take advantage of an opportunity. Now, it may not be necessarily a knockout kick, but in point fighting, it's going to be a great point accumulating kick in point fighting and continuous fighting. And if you get them in the right time, hit them in the solar plexus, I have put people down where they just hit them right in the solar plexus and weren't expecting it, and they sort of lose their breath and they drop. And if they're not ready in the face, you can hit them in the chin, and that can also be quite devastating as well. But most of the time, it's going to be a good scoring kick. It's going to make them cautious before they come into you because they know you've got that little whippy jab or whippy foot coming out there to meet them. So as soon as they come into your zone, bam, you can just snap that out. So tonight, tonight, depending where you are, we're going to work on just the high kick. So we're going to work on two angles, the side door and the other side door. So I'm going to be working on the high turning kick. Some people call it the roundhouse kick or the reverse hook kick or the hook kick on this side. And be able to just do it with these. Now before you start running around and jumping and sparring and shadow sparring, it's always good just to get the mechanics right so it's nice and efficient, and then later you can start moving it into your sparring routines. So I'm just going to do a little routine. All I'm going to do here, I'm going to have Basil here, and I want to keep myself as nice and balanced as possible and relaxed. And I want to be able to just go from here and just go bang and shoot the turning kick to Basil's side of the cheek. Right? Not to smash him or knock him out. You can add power and a bit of momentum and a bit of kick to it later, but let's just sort of get that little efficiency from A to B efficient first. So from here, keep your body nice and upright. Now, if you depend on leaning back when you do a kick, then you're not going to be able to kick when you're upright. But if you can do a kick upright, you can always do it when you're leaning back, depending on the situation is. So when you condition this, I like to condition them more in the upright position, because if you can kick it upright, you can kick it leaning back. If you're sort of going underneath the kick to do a turning kick, or underneath the kick to do a hook kick. So when you train this, train it in the most difficult position, then all the other positions become a lot easier. So here we are at Basil, nice and relaxed. Now the back foot generally is about 75 degrees out this way. If you can bring it around more, even better. That way you can do the kick more front on. But it's really important to be able to do it on any angle as possible. So from here, all you do is just relax, and then I'm just going to go boom, straight up to the side of the cheek and bring it back where I'm not losing my balance. I just go bum, and I'm relaxed back to my position. Bum, and make it nice and quick. Boom, boom. So that's the first kick to work on. The other one is the front hook kick, or some people call it the reverse hook kick. And what we're going to do this time is you can hit with the heel, if you want to knock someone out. If you hit with the heel, your length of the kicks is a little bit shorter, or you can extend your foot and hit with the underneath part of the foot if you just want to get a bit of extra distance and also not hurt them but actually get a good scoring point. So from here, this kick just comes up and then slaps them across the face this way. Now it takes a while to get that right positioning of your body, but you keep working on it, eventually you work out the most efficient way to do it for you. So from here, I'll just go from here, I come up, I'm going to slap them across the front of the face. There, boom. And I'm actually hitting with underneath the ball of the foot. But I always return back to my position here. Then do the turning kick, back to here, hook kick, here. And it's also good to do it slow, so you have control. If I do a turning kick, come up, kick, down, reverse hook kick, up, kick, across. So it's nice and slow, and then I can do it fast. Boom, and boom. Now I have this here. I like this because normally when you do a reverse hook kick, you've got to go over this on the shoulder. So that kick, I just glimpsed the shoulder. So now give me feedback to take it a little bit higher, because you don't want to be hitting the shoulder because you're not going to get to the head. So I like this, have a little barrier, so I have to do the turn kick over the shoulder and the hook kick over the shoulder if I'm doing the kick of the blind shoulder or over this blind shoulder. If it's going to the open, it's easy, but you've just got to get the hands to get through. But if you're going over the shoulder, you can get a kick here, hook kick there. So this is quite handy to have, that's why I choose Battle, which has a little bit of an arm there, so I can go over the shoulder. Boom, and over, boom, and there, boom, and boom. Back to this position. I tend to do this, when I do this drill, at least 20 times on each side. That was a moth trying to get into my mouth. 20 times each time after every training session. And then if you can do those kicks, then obviously the mid kicks are going to be easy, because you can do the high kicks. So practice that, drill that, not till you get it right, but you can't get it wrong. And that is never, that's where you've got to keep practicing. See you in the next TKD Performance Tips.